Joining us now is terrorism analyst Tom Makaitis. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning.
It may be some time before we know the extent of the damage. We don't know where this stockpile of uranium is. What does this mean for this ceasefire going forward?
Well, what it seems to me is that they were trying to get in the last shot right down to the 11th hour, and somebody probably miscalculated. The president is going to twist and maybe even break arms, particularly in Israel, from the sounds of it, to get them to stop. Because he very much wants to go to the NATO summit as the tough guy and the peacemaker, and he wants his victory lap. So for them to mess this up, ironically, is going to cause him to put a lot of pressure on both parties. So I'm cautiously optimistic they will get this in place. Now, a ceasefire is not a peace agreement. It's important to realize that, and we'll have to see what Iran is willing to agree to long term, that there's a lot of bumps in the road ahead.
And again, with the, as Larry mentioned at the top, the unaccounted for uranium, what are the odds that this still exists, that it could be rebuilt by the Iranian scientists, or is the whole, has it all been dismantled enough that that's not a concern at this point?
Well, I think the concern is we really don't know. It would be really surprising if they didn't move at least some of the material out, given the amount of advance warning they had. Now, I'm not a technical expert on this, so I can't tell you what they're capable of doing just with the material itself. The centrifuges were damaged and so on, if not completely destroyed. But the truth is, these bunkers are so far underground, we don't really have yet a battle damage assessment. Hopefully in the coming weeks, we will have that. Part of any peace agreement will be a requirement for international inspection. So that remains to be seen.
Bigger picture question, Tom. Iran seems to be in a box on this, and none of its allies seem to be keeping quiet. What does this mean for the war in Ukraine? What does it mean for China and Russia?
Well, in terms of the war in Ukraine and the Chinese aspirations in Asia, I think we've spent a fair amount of our credibility capital by carrying out a unilateral attack like this. And how do you turn around and say to the Russians, well, you can't carry out a preemptive strike on Ukraine? And I am worried if we're moving assets to the Persian Gulf, is this an opportunity for China to move against Taiwan or any number of other kinds of things? I don't see them getting directly involved. China gets oil from Iran, but so far there's no disruption of the oil. Russia is worth watching. They may see this as an opportunity to get a foothold back in the Middle East. They lost that when Assad fell from power in Syria, and they weren't terribly happy. So they could easily come in and help to rebuild the conventional military capability of Iran and see it put themselves on the Persian Gulf. There's a lot of unintended consequences that have not been thoroughly thought through that are worrying.
We'll see what happens. Tom Makaitis, we appreciate you joining us.
Happy to help.
Thank you, Tom. 7:05, breaking news. A person has been reported missing in